Alrighty, what's going on, people? So I was at the gym. I'm on my way, getting ready to go to the studio to record this parody song, and what comes across the screen? Sports Center, Gareon Conley, getting ready to go to the NFL draft, getting charged with sexual assault. I am about fed up with seeing athletes, especially black male athletes, continuously being charged with sexual assault allegations. Why, at this point, there have been enough examples of what happens when you go to the club with, there have been enough examples to where people should know by now the club is not where you want to be. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be able to go out and enjoy themselves if that's what you feel like is enjoyment. I've never been a club person, but if you feel like that's what you want to do and that makes you happy, by all means. But as an athlete, you just have to be smarter. You have to be a little bit wiser with the way that you make your decisions. If there's a website called Baller Alert that just alerts women to where athletes are going to be so they can go pick them up, so they can go sleep with them, so they can go have whatever type of rendezvous they want to have with them. And this is a business. This is a website dedicated to tracking and conquering male athletes. So if you know that there are things like that out there, you know that there are people out there that are just trying to find a way to get close to you, to take advantage of your status, or to say that they were around you, or to be able to make an allegation of this type. Why would you put yourself in that position? I don't know if the girl is telling the truth or not. What I do know is the fact that every year, it seems like, there's at least one person that comes out saying, I got raped at a club, or this person took me somewhere and raped me and I don't know what happened. And all this other stuff is going on, and you got these athletes that are just looking like fools over and over and over again because they were not smart enough to just say no. This man now is probably going to lose at least $1 million in NFL contract money. And it's not about the fact that he's an athlete. Don't mishear what I'm saying. I'm not saying that because a person is a celebrity or they're an athlete that they should get a free pass. What I'm saying is that this person has worked their entire life to create a career. I don't care if you're a businessman. I don't care if you are whatever you are. You work your entire life to create something. And then you're going to sit there and put yourself in a position to where one day, all that can be gone. All that can be taken away from you. Your entire character can be called into question by a stranger, someone who you don't know, probably never going to see again. And everything that you've worked for your entire life, you're willing to put on the line for that rendezvous, it ain't worth it. Even if a person, like an athlete, if he loses $1 million on his contract, say he was going to get signed in the second round, they was going to give him a $3 million contract, which he is a better athlete than that. Probably would have went in, late second round, something like that. They may have even took him in the first round, took a chance on him. But let's just say, for instance, he loses $1 million on the contract. Most people are like, oh, he's an athlete, no big deal. $1 million, people say that because they've never had $1 million. $1 million is very hard to quantify in the mind of someone who has never had it before. But $1 million is $480 an hour. $480 an hour. So even if he lost $500,000 on the contract, he's losing $240 an hour. Put yourself in those shoes. If somebody was giving you $240 for every hour you worked, and now that's gone. Do you see what I'm saying? That it's gone. You'll never see that money again. You'll never be able to invest that into your family. You'll never be able to invest that in your future. There ain't no piece of booty nowhere on earth that's worth $240 an hour. There sure as heck ain't no piece of booty on earth that's worth $480 an hour. And the fact that you would put yourself in a position and go to some raggedy Cleveland club and allow someone to call your character into question and take that out of your mouth, that you're never going to see that again, is ridiculous. These athletes need to get some mentorship, and they need to get around some people who can call them to the table and say, you know what, bruh, it ain't worth it. Regardless of whatever it is that you feel like you want to do tonight, maybe tonight going to the club is not the best option, especially when you're a couple days away from the NFL draft. And even if you wasn't going to the NFL draft, just like I said, if you were not an athlete, if you were just a business owner, if you were just a family man, just anybody that's out here trying to make something of themselves, stop putting yourselves in a position where people can call your character into question. Stop putting yourself in a position to where someone can say you are something other than what you want to be represented as. Allow your own character to be represented by who you are and what you do. Don't let some stranger dictate who you are. So that's my rant on it. If you like my comments, like, share, subscribe, tell somebody about the video. This is not a bash of Gareon Conley. It just kind of really rubbed me the wrong way when I saw that story today. It's like, how many times do we have to have a male athlete? Well, and I say black athlete, but it's white athletes too. Ben Roethlisberger. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just black athletes, but it's especially black athletes. It seems like more recently, like Jameis Winston. You know what I'm saying? Put the crab legs down. Leave the girls alone. Stay your butt out the club. All right? Have a good day, everybody. Holler at you later.